Making their case for more money. These flyers are part of the Indian River's pitch to get ahead of Thursday's vote for a current expense referendum.
This will be the second referendum this year for the school district. The first one failed back in March.
Coast TV News reporter Zakia Jennings is live in Selbyville. Zakia, the superintendent making one last push for a yes vote.
Maddie, Charlie, over the last few months, we've spoken with lots of people who say they just did not know enough to vote in favor of the referendum the first time around in March. They say between the lack of knowledge and the property assessment frenzy that hit Sussex County in March, they just could not vote for something that will raise taxes. Now, almost 3 months later, Dr. Owens says he's feeling optimistic about the voters in his school district.
Being on TV, and then you'll be on Coast TV.
Dr. J. Owens, superintendent of the Indian River School District, talking to elementary school children in Selbyville. It's a busy week for the superintendent as he prepares for the second current expense referendum this year. He says he's hopeful after the first referendum failed in March.
We learned some things that folks needed to understand better. So we worked hard to develop fact sheets, provide information to really inform the public of what we felt was most important to them.
The school district is asking taxpayers to approve a tax increase, which according to the district will cost people an average of $22.40 per month, or $268.88 per year. Nancy Iannini says she understands the hesitation people had in March, but she says she will always vote in favor of necessities.
Some things are worth paying for. One of them is education.
Owens says if the referendum does not pass, he's going to be forced to look at staffing and program cuts, something he says the district has already started doing. However, he says one thing that's not going to change is the safety of the students in the district.
Constables will certainly remain in place.
On the district's end, Dr. Owens says until this year, they've held off asking for a tax increase for 8 years.
In terms of referendum, typically in our school district and others, it's around every 3 to 5 years.
The clock is ticking ahead of Thursday's vote. Polls open at 7 a.m., and the result of this referendum will have lasting impacts on the students, staff, and programs for the Indian River School District, one way or another. Coast TV did speak with multiple people who say they plan to vote against the referendum. There will be 8 polling places for you to vote at on Thursday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., one of them being right here at the Selbyville Fire Hall. Live in Selbyville, Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.